Say less, yo. It's your boy Guttzy. It's your boy Guttzy.
It's your boy Vagez. I forgot I'm not on camera, so like.
So you still a part of the interview, nigga?
I know, but I'm looking at the production, and I'm just like, okay, let me sort out the production. But yeah, it's your boy Vagez.
We got special guests coming through for the Man Dem Show. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Heavily representing the 902 and representing every cent ENT is Mr. Scotianbank, the P, aka Mr. 902, aka Mr. Hup My 2. You already know, holla at me.
Jeez. And who we got to the right of you?
Dig, man, we got Magic Make It Happen, aka Magic the P for the fee. We in here, man. The Man Dem Show, you dig?
I'm here with my player partner today, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. You were here a couple of weeks ago. I met you originally at the Players Ball. There was something about you. I was like, yo, I gotta have a conversation with this young man because he seemed like he got his head on his shoulder and you know what he talking about, man. So
yeah, man.
It was good meeting you there.
Appreciate you, man. Sure.
Talk to me, man, with the 902. Shout out to Twice, shout out to RP.
Yeah, Live Gang, what's up?
Yeah, Live Gang. Shout out to everybody from Scotia. We were having our conversation with Scotia, but like, how was it for you growing up in Scotia back in the day? Like, what is it? We experienced Toronto where it's like, yo, you got the West End, the East End, Jane and Friends. If you're not from a name brand block, you're not a guy. Are these the same things that get applied to Scotia? Are you, if you're not from a name brand Scotian block, you're not really a guy out there? Like, what's it like?
Down home, it's just, man, get a little bit of money and everything because it's real. It's countryside and everything like that, right? So, like, everybody's really from, like, small communities and everything like that, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like a lot of our main thing is like, yo, being able to get away and get out, you know what I'm saying? Because there's not really much down there to do, like, at all and shit like that, man. Like, I came up here when I was a little younger and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I wasn't up there until I was an adult. And I came up here when I was younger. I finished high school out here and shit in Toronto and shit.
Wait, where you go?
Like,
if you don't mind me asking.
I went to Eastern Commerce, and then I got kicked out, and then I ended up going to school in Brampton and shit like that. And I finished school in Brampton and shit at Mayfield.
Oh,
art school,
okay.
Shit,
nice.
Art
school.
Yeah, art school, man. Shit.
You're really with the drawing.
Yeah, I do
the
artwork and everything like that. So like, even when we do designs for our merch and shit like that, like I fuck with the designs and shit. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Right. Peasy was down there a little longer than me and shit. He was down home a little longer than me and shit. Right. Yeah.
So what was it growing up for you, Peasy, going down there? So you're like, and you're born and raised over there.
Hell yeah. Okay. I left when I was like 18.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I ain't really never looked back. I done moved all around this motherfucking country, but it's like a competition, bro. Who's gonna be the richest?
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, who
it's
get
a competition, first? Bro. Like, who gonna get it the most? I'm just gonna keep it real. It's very small, so everybody knows everybody, and we do kind of have like designer blocks, but it's so much family and shit. Like, it's a different type of vibe, but you know what I'm saying? Same principles apply, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
There's gonna be real niggas, there's gonna be fake ass niggas, there's gonna be same type of shit, just on a smaller scale type shit.
You just more hear of it's like family oriented. Obviously, you hear the rumors of like inbreeding and Scotia, like all that bullshit that you hear rumors about. But just in general, when you go, I've been there a few times.
Cap. Yeah.
Well, hold on. Actually, why? Where did that rumor even start from?
So,
do you guys know? Like,
it's because there's a lot of family down there. That's why, because everybody's
related.
Everybody's
to
pretty
everybody.
much related and shit. But it's
you
like,
do your homework.
Yeah,
man.
do your homework on the person and stuff to make sure you're not related to them before you talk to them. That's all. You know what I mean? Like,
your
straight
history
up.
is a mystery. You cannot be on the team. You heard?
Straight up.
We got to do a background check. You feel me? Yeah.
So you guys never got into a close situation where you're like, oh, like, I gotta check to make sure you're not my cousin or something, like.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yes, sir.
So you got into a situation like that? Where
I mean,
like,
shit, yeah, because like, ain't not really ever happened, but you know what I'm saying? You might be popping it at a female, y'all talking for a little bit, and then, you know what I'm saying? It'd be like, okay, who's your people?
Yeah.
You know,
like Courtney, and you're like, Courtney from Courtney Beals?
Like, who your family and stuff. Shout out to the Beals, man.
Cousin, all kind of, like, the shit gets... Yeah, it gets like that sometimes. So I can't even say, like, it definitely happened to me before where I was like, oh, yeah, I had to cut that off because that's too close. You know what I'm saying?
Close, man. Or smart thing to do, man, when you're down there, man, talk to someone that's not of your skin tone, you know what I mean? Of your skin color and everything, so that way you know they're not related to you, right?
That doesn't work because I have a friend that's a dark skin, he's Beals, but like he's a dark skin Scotian.
Oh no, when I say not of your skin tone, I mean like a whole different race.
Oh, okay, yeah, like Chinese or some
white.
shit. White.
Shout out to the snow. Shout out to the snow.
Islam has no racism. Disclaimer, you understand me? Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, frick.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man.
What do you need to switch up?
But no, down home be cool, man. It's just like it's more laid back and everything like that, right? Cause like I said, we're not slower, but like life does move slower and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So like it's more laid back than up here and shit like that. But like everyone's really trying to make it out, like he said and shit. Like it's really about like who getting it. You know what I mean? Who getting it first and shit like that. And like you'll know because ain't much down there, so it's like you'll know who's getting it and who's not and shit. You know what I mean?
What's Nova Scotia's greatest export, I would say?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, greatest export.
I was almost said something fucked up. Yeah.
We
Not escort. Export. But yeah, like what's like, and that could be even a person. Like, who is the biggest person that you guys know, like looking up, like that came out of Nova Scotia? Where
we
like,
talking music wise, like entertainment wise?
Entertainment wise, doesn't even have to be music.
Oh man,
shit. I would have to say, you can't ignore someone like a classified.
Shout out to legend.
Took advantage of, you know what I'm saying? Everything, you know, that he had. We can't even just say took advantage. Just like, you know, shout out to Classified. He did his thing. For down home, you know, consistently for years, independently.
Shout out to Pat Stay too.
You know what I'm saying?
R.I.P.
Rest in peace, bro. Yeah.
R.I.P. to
Littles. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Littles, man.
Fuck,
Shout
I
out to
forgot
my
Littles
nigga
is Scotia
man. Rest in
too.
peace, bro.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real.
Super legend.
For real.
Did you guys ever see his Love and Hip Hop thing that he ever did?
No.
I never got to catch it though.
No.
Did you see a trailer of it? Because he only got to put
Love
up
and Hip Hop Canada or something.
Yeah, like he was trying to do his version of pretty much like Love and Hip Hop in Toronto.
I remember it. I seen it.
There's a trailer. We'll show you at the end. We'll show you at the end. We seen the trailer of it, but it was like, one of the most creative things I've ever seen ever, man.
But like Littles, like he was a big inspiration for me as a kid coming up, because Littles was one of the people that like I used to see in the hood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he would come over here to Toronto for like a couple of weeks and then come back, and he was just working, like, you know what I'm saying? He made it like feel like it was possible.
Yeah,
I seen him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So definitely, like, once
He's
again,
actually making it
R.I.P.
happen.
Littles. You know what I'm saying?
Littles is pretty much like how you guys are looking at it, like you guys is Drake.
Littles, not like a Drake, like
Right.
it's like a what do you say?
You guys knew he was like your way out kind of thing. Like it was possible.
Like, it's like when y'all look at like cardinal officials and shot clears and everything. That's like someone that
the
like
legend, the
that's
OG that paved the way.
That paved the way. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's someone, he paved the way. He set down a foundation and shit that like let us know like, yo, you can do this. But also like he brought unity, because a lot of niggas down home fucks with each other, like just through that connection alone and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And shit, yeah.
And then even going away, like them boys, remember at one time they had something called the Offense.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Remember that,
Remember
that was
shit.
artists from
they were messing
West.
with. He had Aristo and shit. Like, man, shout out to Aristo and stuff like that. Like they were all messing with each other and shit.
That was
They had
Team
their own little
Offense,
thing and
right?
shit. Team Offense, yeah. Team Offense, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Other
man.
artists like
a little bit of
West,
Canadian history.
like, you know what I'm saying? He was a networking. You know what I'm saying? He was really networking his ass off. So yeah.
So also going, I got to talk about some of the rumors. The one thing, remember I told you my brethren, Beals.
Yeah, shout out to
Scotian,
the
shout out to the Beals. One thing about this guy, dark skin dude too, because a lot of the Scotians you see, obviously, well, some of them light skin, but dark skin Scotian, this guy always had up the things.
Shout out to the dark
Fam,
skin
like
Scotians,
why?
man. You know what I mean?
Why are the girls so attracted to the Scotians too? It's like, yo, fam, can you guys leave us some of the Toronto girls? But it's like, all the gal them love the Scotians. Now I want to put it to the whole. They're just not from Toronto. You guys are looked at kind of like Americans per se. Like
Gift of gab, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta, like, literally at the end of the day, when they say closed mouths don't get fed, man, you gotta open your mouth, man. You gotta pop your shit. You know what I'm saying? And Nova Scotians, even the ones that ain't pimps or anything like that, yo, we're known to know how to pop our shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? We known to like pop our shit. We'll speak up, man, when we see the bitch and everything, and we'll talk our stuff to her and everything that make her feel nice and stuff. And they like hearing that and shit. Because I guess they're not used to hearing niggas actually talk to them like properly and shit, you know what I'm saying? And then like a big thing to lead with, man, be a gentleman, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, really make these hoes feel comfortable and shit, you know what I'm saying?
what does a gentleman look like in 2026? Because all we see is drug dealers and gang bangers. Like we don't have no representation of a gentleman.
Of a gentleman, yes you do. The ism, man. Shout out to the ism, man. You know what I mean? Gentleman of leisure first. Like that's a main thing. Like you got to be a man first, but you're being like a gentleman and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Because like this type of lifestyle and shit, like we're not out here trying to force anybody to get like for us to get money and everything. We're not strong arming nobody. You know what I mean? Like it's literally a hands off fucking sport and shit like that. You know what I mean? So like, how much more gentleman can you get than hands off sport? Fly shit. We want a good lifestyle. We want a clean environment and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a gentleman, yo. Straight up.
But it's also about being a renaissance man. And it's also about being like knowing how to deal with a female on a deeper level than just on a, you know what I'm saying, a physical level. Like it's mentally, spiritually, emotionally, like all that. You know what I'm saying? The pimpin's gonna be able to minister to her mind in a way that an average square motherfucker, he wouldn't be able to, you know? So that's where like the difference really comes in. That shit.
Because the way the game goes and stuff like that, you're supposed to always, like, now I'm not even talking about Scotians, I'm just talking about, shout out to the ism, man. I'm talking about the ism now and stuff, right? It's like, you're always supposed to be challenging yourself to learn more, elevate more and stuff like that, right? So you should always be reading, always, like, trying to gain knowledge. So then that should put you in a position where any room you're in now, you should be able to talk about certain subjects. You should be able to bring up certain things. So then now when it comes to the females, they're going to be blown away because, like, a lot of motherfuckers, they're talking to girls, but they're only offering dick. They're not offering knowledge, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to offer knowledge to a hoe and shit. So, like, a lot of girls, they're more attracted to the knowledge than they'll be attracted to, like, what the flash is that you got and shit like that. It's like, yo, as soon as they hear what you're speaking about and shit, that's what makes them go. You know what I mean? And I'll say, now we talk about the Scotians. A lot of niggas from Scotia and shit, even if they don't have the knowledge, they're very good at making it seem like they're saying something nice. So that's why the bitches like it, yeah.
And the whole, and back to the whole hustlers.
Whole hustlers.
Whole hustling ass niggas, man.
Straight up.
And just so y'all know, a whole hustler is somebody who just be trying to take advantage of sex workers. You know what I'm saying? They're out here really just lying. You know what I'm saying? They don't follow the prerequisites.
Leeching.
Because one of the prerequisites of being a P is you got to tell the truth. You got to be the truth in every endeavor. A lot of people think it's about here just lying to bitches. You know what I'm saying? You got to be the truth. You got to stand on it. And you would be surprised what a woman will respond to when you're the truth. You know?
Yeah, straight up.
100%.
For real. Like, these bitches, they're tired of getting lied to. They've been getting lied to
forever.
You know baby, you're my only one. Baby, I love, da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? While the ism is telling you, hey, you are not going to be the only one. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you, you know what I'm saying, a wife, a couple of, you know what I'm saying? Strength in numbers. So, yeah. You just got to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Surprised how many girls go for it.
How you start is how you finish. So, you know?
So, okay. Let's get to it because you guys are talking some ism shit.
Real talk.
Where did this come from? Because a lot of people in the world, they're not going to take this side of shit to talk about in the entertainment business. I spoke to Twy about it and I bigged him up for even taking the chance of speaking about this kind of stuff in his content for rap. So where did you guys first get influenced seeing this? And then why are you guys speaking about this? Because I'll talk about the because after. But yeah, where did your first ism that you came across?
Yeah.
Born in it, not sworn in it.
I was about to say, I was about to say.
Born in it, man, not sworn in it, for real.
I was about to say, like, is water wet? Like, you know what I mean? Like, shit, bro. Like, this is something I'm raised in, you know what I'm saying? It's something he raised in and shit like that. It's something like my individuals raised in. So, I look at it like, there's no Canadian niggas talking about the game.
Facts.
Like, it's straight up. Like, niggas will add, like, little bars here and there and shit on their music, but there's no Canadian niggas talking about the game, and there's a whole lane that's missing and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you right now, them females out here that's that's taking these risks and everything and trying to make this money and stuff, they want to hear someone talk about that. They don't want to, like, you think they don't want to, they want to hear niggas talk real knowledge and real game and shit like that. There's young motherfuckers out here in Canada that are playing this game that are risking going to jail and shit like that for trying to impersonate a pimp and stuff like that need to learn some game and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that's where it comes from, just, like, seeing a void in the music industry and stuff and saying, hey, we got a whole lane we could talk about and we know what we're talking about because, like, we come from the shit, you know what I mean?
So, okay,
You know
so then you said you were born in it.
Yeah.
Then why, okay, I guess, what made you say, okay, I'm going to put this out there then? Because we already see it gets backlashed a lot. We've had conversations with different people that come on here where, you know, we ask them what's worse, like a drug dealer, a scammer, or a pimp. And for some strange reason, the pimp is always at the bottom of the list.
I can tell you, I got a good answer for that one, man. Check this out. So the reason why a lot of people are against the pimping or against that type of shit is because niggas can't do it. Niggas can't do it. Like the real thing is, at the end of the day, you gotta think about it like this, yo. The brain power, the patience, like, you know what I'm saying, like the self-control and mental, having like the mental intelligence and everything that to deal with a female in these situations and everything like that, but still like hold yourself to all these damn rules and shit that a drug dealer doesn't have to, a lot of rules and shit like that. Like, none of these motherfuckers got these rules they have to live by and shit like that, so it's almost easier, you know what I mean? Like, I can tell, man, honestly, at the end of the day, man, you can find someone that can't speak English and you can set them in a trap and shit like that, and they'll make money and stuff like that. Set them in a trap. It's not really a lot of like prerequisites and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like when it comes to like pimping and shit, there's a lot of prerequisites that niggas don't want to live by and shit. You know what I mean? Niggas got their baby mamas or their girlfriend and shit, so like they have any feelings about that. Niggas
or they turn their baby moms or their girlfriends into
or they try to like, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas are like. It's hard. It's not an easy sport to get into, you know what I'm saying? Right? So that's why a lot of niggas don't do it.
Yeah, it's a thinking man's game. If you're not a thinker, if you're not a premeditated as individual, then it's not going to be for you because the hoe is constantly getting challenged. So you're going to be constantly getting challenged. You know what I'm saying? Because you're the instructor, right? So
that makes sense. Okay, so
shout out to the niggas that can't pimp, you know what I'm saying?
So when we think of the game and the ism, right? You have your telly things, you have your spa girls, you have the girls that are in the clubs, you have the girls that are on the blade, on the streets. Is one better than the other then in that sense?
I could I hate the word telly thing, but like
so what is it? An escort? An escort is a better term for it, or you just don't? A working girl.
Yeah, she working. Yeah, she working. You know what I'm saying? She working and everything. Like she's she's still getting paid for it. You know what I'm saying? She's not giving it away for free and stuff like that. But like, yes, there's a difference. Like, you know what I mean? Because like at the end of the day, like, there are square prostitutes. You know what I'm saying? So like,
what's a square prostitute?
A square prostitute is any female who's endeavoring to do sex work, but she don't have no folks. And when I say folks, she don't have no P, she don't have no instructions, she don't have any of that. She's really a square. Yeah. She has no game, she has no uncommon information about the lifestyle. She's just using what the Most High blessed her with to, you know what I'm saying, financially get ahead. Type shit.
Yeah, there's no game involved there, you know.
But to be a 304 or to be a HOE, you can't be that unless you got a P. That's one of the prerequisites for the hoeing. So if you don't have a P, you are not a 304. I'm tired of all this 304 talk with all these square-ass little sex workers and shit. Y'all is not 304s. You know what I'm saying? That became a buzzword because they don't like to be called what they really is. You know what I'm saying?
Like hoes.
You a square prostitute. Blessings to you. You know what I'm saying?
Little whore.
Yeah.
But no, man. Like, even with the square prostitute shit, there's a difference between them and the renegades too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even that, there's a difference in shit, right? Renegades, they already know what's up and shit, but they're refusing to choose some game, you know what I'm saying? So like they rather go through the same cycle of bullshit that they've been doing and everything. That just because they refuse game, they rather just sit there and be broke, be at the same club for 10 years, you know what I mean? Shit like that. And then the square prostitutes, they just don't know better. They need some direction. They don't know better. So they could literally become a 304 tomorrow.
But if you actively looking for the pimping, baby, you're not a renegade. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you.
Yeah, straight up.
You're only a renegade if you got that in your spirit where I don't need no nigga, I'm not for the... Yeah, then you a renegade. You know what I'm saying? Then you can kick rocks with no socks. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? If you some real 304,
man.
Shout out all the sex workers.
So what about... So I see girls now that want to be pimps. Can a girl be a pimp? Because I feel like a girl can't be, but for some girls, they feel like, hey, they're pimps.
Absolutely not.
No.
Why not?
Can a girl impregnate somebody?
No.
Yeah, man. Certain things just weren't meant to happen. You know what I mean? I believe in the Bible and everything that, right? Women came from our rib and stuff like that. We didn't come from theirs. You know what I mean? So like, there's certain things that are roles made for a man, even especially when we're talking about like guidance and how you're thinking and shit that a female's not gonna be able to do. And like, shout out to every female that thinks she can do it, but you can't do it. You know what I'm saying?
So what would you call a girl that has girls working for her?
She would be considered like a madam. Yeah, she would be considered like a madam.
So a madam can't be a P?
No, absolutely not. No.
Hell, she could be a hoe hustler too, yo. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, she could be a hoe hustler too, yo. She could be sitting there finesse people too and hoe hustling and shit, but she's not pimping, yo. You know what I mean?
Because the thing about it is, like, these females, like, they're breaking on men. The tricks they're breaking on are men. So, I mean, when you have a man as a 304 in your corner who can give you the game, that uncommon information, and can think logically, it's not going to be coming from an emotional standpoint, then she essentially has the cheat code, right? Because, you know, how these females get in their feelings, their mind's going to be all over the place, you know? And in that line of work, there's a big transfer of energy. So if you don't understand energy, if you're not logical, and like I said, if you're not a thinker, it's just not gonna work. And a lot of times females, they move from a place of emotional, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, emotional thinking.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? And it just goes back to like prerequisites. Once again, like there's prerequisites to be a P, just like there is to be a doctor. You can't just be running around saying, "Oh, I got my PhD," but you're really not certified. You know what I'm saying?
You got to put in some
things you need to
groundwork.
go through. You need to pass this. You need to do this, and it's the same thing in the game. Exact same.
So do you have to put in? Is it the same thing you got to put in your? What is it? 1,000 hours, 3,000 hours in the P, 10,000 hours in the P in? That's when you're official, or is it? Because I heard different things. I heard you got to be in the game for like 3-4 years.
You got to really be out here mashing. You can't just because of because there's more to it. The game is deeper than checking a trap. Like it's more to it than just the girl making money and handing it over to you and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like just because a girl does that, because that's some like you money and stuff like that. Like she could just think you're a cool nigga.
Yeah,
right?
let's clear that up. You are not a
up.
P.
You're not a pimp.
You're
Just
not the
'cause she gave you some
pimping.
money, yo.
Just because a sex worker gave you some I like you money, that does not make you the ism. You know what I'm saying? That just makes you a hustler, bro. Blessings to you and your hustle. You know what I'm saying?
You a Mac.
Yeah,
like
or you
player,
could be the Mac. You know, shout out the Mac, and we ain't hating on none of that. Shout out all the players, man. You know what I'm saying?
But you
Stop
can't-
lying.
But you can't call yourself this without like you got to go through the fire. Like you got to go through the trials and tribulations. You got to go through the losing the bitch and being holeless and doleless and shit like that, and still choosing the game over falling back and trying to go into other habits or trying to do other things and saying, oh well, pimp is not working for me because I don't got a bitch no more. No. That means you got to get up and you got to go mash and shit. That means you got to go knock 2 more. You got to go knock another one and shit. And if that's really what you're on and shit like that, then that's how you become a pimp. Like, because it's a lifestyle thing, right?
Now, when you say like, because there's an audience that hear you got to go knock a bitch or you go mash a bitch. You're not saying put hands on them. Like,
So when I say knock or mash, I'm talking about like what would you guys call it?
A combo.
You gotta go get the girl, man. So like the girl choosing up on you and shit like that's how you knock them and stuff like that's
You
what it's
gotta
called.
put
You
in pain,
knocked 'em,
cause you
I'm
gotta
trying
put
to
in
acquire.
you got to knock them. So
A
it's
new
like
student.
I'm not talking about like fucking a girl or nothing like that, yo.
I'm saying like pain, like hustle on the street. Like you gotta go up, you gotta do the roads.
You gotta
go find it.
You gotta go hustle, man.
You
You got to
find
go
it.
through it to get to it. Yeah.
And even,
you got to do your homework like you like the man them that kick doors.
Yes.
and then one thing about this shit though too is like you gotta be like niggas gotta be able to like people gotta be able to do their research on you and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not one of them things where you could just be a nigga that just came up and said and nobody knows about you because you ain't been outside, you ain't been around nobody and shit. It's like one of them things where like you're gonna have to be around everybody.
Yeah, your history can't be a mystery.
Niggas gonna like in order for you like bitches are gonna have to know who the fuck you is. Niggas are gonna have to know who the fuck you is in order for people to be able to say you're certified. You know what I'm saying? You can't be the quiet. I was always in the house pimping and nobody knows me, but I'm out here pimping. No, nigga, you're not. You know what I mean? Or else you would be around like-minded people and you be in the fire and shit like that, because then that's when we get into niggas getting roasted and everything like that because you're not doing shit right and everything like that. Or that's how you also learn from being around other like-minded people and shit. You know what I mean? So yeah.
What is it? You need church? That's what it's called? You need church. You need to be around the congregation. You need a congregation. You need a congregation.
Man. You need to congregate and shit. But also because like steel sharpens steel, right?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So like if I'm around mind you, if I'm around all square people and everything like that, like my conversations or what I'm thinking about and everything is gonna be all square minded and shit. If I'm around people that is drilling every day, my conversations and what I'm thinking about is gonna be drilling every day. You know what I mean? If I'm around game related people, then that means I'm gonna always elevate my game because we're all gonna be learning from each other what we're doing, right? At least that's what I heard, man.
Steel
Shout out
sharpens
to the
steel.
ism, man.
So what's from what you've heard, from what you've seen, what's the biggest thing that people are switching about the game, right, and not making it as authentic as it needs to be?
Not following the prerequisites.
So what are some like? Give me
Creating
like
their
2
own
or
rules.
3 like that, like creating rules. Like give me 2 or 3 things that they're doing that you see on a regular. That it's just like these are the things that are fucking up the game, kind of thing.
Yeah, P. I fucked the bitch, P. I didn't get no money out of her and everything like that, yo. But she's probably gonna choose up. Yeah, it's been like 2 months and shit like that. She's probably gonna choose up, man. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to fuck the bitch before you get the money.
Okay, hold on, because I'm a square here. Even though I know people know I'm gonna talk about my charges just now, guys. Don't worry. But so you're saying I'm not supposed to fuck before. I'm supposed to get the money first, then fuck.
Purse first, ass last,
And
man.
every cent.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
These rap bars are making sense
But
now.
why is that though?
Yes, why?
I know the reason why. I'm just saying, well, I'm just throwing you
Why
alley
is it first, ass
Yeah,
last?
I'm throwing alley
Because how you start is how you finish.
Yeah, straight up.
How you come in the door is how you gonna exit the door. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's about, you got to think like, especially if this, some of these women, they're extremely attractive, and they're used to people all the time trying to fuck on them as soon as they can. What's gonna make you different? How are you gonna stand out? You know what I'm saying? How are you gonna like differentiate yourself from all these other people trying to fuck her? You gotta minimize the womb completely. You minimize the womb completely. You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
Young gentlemen that are listening, even if you're not in the game, man, treat your dick like a motherfucking holiday. You know what I'm saying?
So you can live every life like your birthday.
When you don't have to fuck these girls fucking 7-8 days out the week and shit like that, man. Treat your dick like a holiday. I'm telling you right now, the bitch will appreciate you more. The fact that she can't get it from you all the time. You know what I mean? Straight up.
Real spill.
Does that go for square girls too?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying even if you're not in the game, I'm saying even if you're not in the game and straight like that, like if you could be married, right? Treat your dick like a holiday. Like if the bitch is too used to you just sitting there every day just throwing dick in the bitch's guts and stuff like that, it's like, yo, give her a second to breathe and stuff like that, and let her appreciate the fact that, like, yo, no, bitch, you're not just gonna get rewarded just because you're here in front of me and stuff like that. It's like, yo, even if I was a square, if I was a husband, I still have requirements. Like, so I need to see you do this, that, and other thing before I even think about putting my dick into you. You know what I mean? And it's not gonna be because you gave me a little bit of money and shit. You know what I mean? Because there's always some more of it. So I need to see certain things done, and she needs to know that, yo, this is a reward. That's why I say treat it like a holiday.
What if, okay, I'm in the game, I'm in the ism, I have a 1-2 things, right? I start taking the money I have from these things and I invest it into a business now. That's completely out of the ism, has nothing to do with the ism. Am I still technically peeing? Is that still pee? Or
Absolutely.
Yeah, you should do that, man. There's rainy days. There's always rainy days, man. So invest your money, man. Like any hustle you do, you gotta pee.
Yeah, that's a big misconception. Like Pimp's been having businesses since the beginning of time. It's always been something like, whether it's a car wash, a hotel, a motel, a car rental company. The ism, it's always been about elevation, right? So that's something that's very normal. The only thing that would be frowned upon in the lifestyle is if you're doing things where you're not basically having ownership, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because a P they're the ultimate instructor. So, an instructor can't be instructed. You know what I mean? You can give game, and a good instructor, he's going to know when to listen, always be able to listen and take, you know what I mean?
They take advice.
But yeah, like, you don't instruct an instructor. So, but absolutely, as far as investing in businesses and things of that nature, like, yes, you should always be trying to diversify your portfolio.
That's funny.
Because you got to have an end goal too, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to know when you're trying to transition. You know what I'm saying? Like, out the game, or if you're trying to transition at a point in your life where you're trying to do other things and shit. You know what I'm saying? So this is what you set up for yourself. Yeah.
I like what you said with the motel thing. That would make fucking sense to invest into one, right?
Come on, man.
I wasn't even thinking like, shit, that's smart as fuck.
Yeah.
The reason why I asked that too, because I was on a live the other day. My friend shared a live to me, and we were on there, and a man was talking about it. I think he said he had a one-shot tea, and he was taking the money that she had and investing, and these guys were getting at him, saying, well, that's not what you're supposed to be doing. Like,
what else are you supposed to do with the money? Spend it?
But that's what I was wondering. I was just like, so what, you guys are supposed to just sit on the money forever? Like, you're just supposed to look at the money and be like, hey, this is nice money that we made here.
Invest
like
that money, because at the end of the day, you're supposed to be setting yourself up for financial freedom. And even with the bitch, you're supposed to be able to teach her and like everything financially too. And the only way you can do that is if you have your finances in order and shit. And if you know about like growing businesses, if you know about like scaling branding, all that type of stuff, marketing and shit. You know what I'm saying? These are things that you need to know for the bitch, so you might as well put it into like corporate world too, you know? Yeah.
Hey man, and y'all need to really start investing in your bitches, bro.
Yeah,
y'all bitches be looking. Some of these bitches is looking real busted and disgusted, man. Hey, invest into the bitch before I come and invest into her. You feel me? Yeah, for sure.
I feel like that's a show. Invest in your bitch.
Yeah, build a
Magic
bitch.
Magic P just build your bitch for you. Like.
Show, yeah.
But that's your best thing though, because like you think about it, like, man, if you a racer, right, you're gonna invest in your vehicle. You know what I'm saying? Because like you're not gonna invest in just yourself and everything, making yourself look lit and shit every single time that you're making this money. You're gonna invest in your vehicle, make your vehicle better, so the performance is better, so that way you can get a return on your investment. You know what I'm saying? So do the same with the bitch, man.
No, that's 100%.
And if you really about this shit, not to cut you off.
No, it's all right.
If you really about this shit, you're gonna enjoy, you know what I'm saying, bossing your folks up. You're gonna enjoy making her happy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't want to speak on that portion or that part of the game, but like, you know what I'm saying? These are people that if you in it with somebody, you really have genuine love for them. I know people will be like, oh, you shouldn't love da-da-da-da-da, or you shouldn't this, but like, if somebody's constantly making sacrifices for you, giving you currency, loyalty, consistency, bro, you would have to be a robot not to have no type of love or feelings for the person. Now, mind you, it's not a square, me cut my wrist, go sad, crash out feelings, but it's feelings. And
the bond like you guys are talking about, right?
Yes, it's a real thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So y'all females, y'all really need to fuck with someone who's really gonna appreciate you for what you do, because a lot of these niggas don't act like they with it, but then behind closed doors, they'll be putting a girlfriend way above you or putting a square bitch way above you. And most of these square bitches, they doing more fucking and sucking than, man.
Hey, not even that.
And they don't be getting checked
I just
either.
want to say they're not getting checked, man. They
get no
they always
money.
want you to come through. Hey, first time they meet you, hey, you might as well just not wear a condom and shit. It's like, bitch, why would I want to fuck you without a condom and shit like that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, bro. The square bitches are dirty.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't want to go in like that, but
I'm
like,
gonna say something
square
real.
bitches be like,
Something
square
real.
bitches do some dirty shit, man.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
I know y'all might not agree, the world might not agree, but to me, 304s are cleaner than
They
squares.
I been said that. I said that.
Because they
304s are cleaner.
Because they have, you got to remember, that's their product at the end of the day. So if their product gets washed down or anything, like they're got to go to the doctor, make sure they're clean, taking the pills, whatever to make sure they're clean. These things are free us, the civilian things that just be throwing around shit. You don't know. And they'll go fuck everybody. They'll fuck your whole crew, fuck your dad, your cousin, everybody, and they'll just keep it moving kind of thing. And give you, and not sure.
They won't even shower.
And they won't even suck your dick properly either.
Like, put it this way. Females in the game, they know about their body, they know about themselves and everything like that because they are in the game and shit like that, right? Or they've been taught to know about themselves, know about personal hygiene, all this type of stuff. There's a lot of grown-ass females that are square as hell, right? That don't know shit about their body, don't know shit about how to clean themselves, how to take care of themselves properly and shit. And it's disgusting.
Facts.
It's crazy, it's disgusting, yo. Yeah. But these will be the same bitches that niggas will see on IG and all this shit and they'll think the world of these bitches. Until you see their mentality is trash. You know what I mean? They don't got nothing to talk about. And at the end of the day, they're dirty, yo. Like, yeah, they're giving out disease to everybody, yo. You know what I mean? Shout out to the clean bitches out here.
Once they make something where you can smell shit through the camera, like you can smell the other side of the camera, a lot of them is fucked.
Yeah,
I ain't even gonna lie. It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying?
Done, yeah.
It's a wrap. For real.
It'll be done.
Can you just go closer to the phone? My phone has a sensor to make sure you can see if you can smell it or not. You know what I'm saying? One thing we were talking about, I don't think we fully got an answer is, but the line of workage. So the blade, telly, escorting. In you guys' opinion, I don't really think we got an answer. Like, what in you guys' opinion? What's better? What's best?
The concrete, man.
I was about to say, yeah.
That's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? That's where it all started. That's where stars are made. You know what I'm saying? That's where you know what I'm saying. You're gonna really get put to the test, and you really gonna see if you got a diamond or a cubic zirconium. You know what I'm saying?
Jeez.
You're really gonna see what she's made of. And then I would say on the other end, as far as avenues that not really a fan of, would be like a spa. You know?
I hate it.
What's wrong with the spas?
Giving away half the money and everything like that to the spa owners and stuff like that, like it's not good. And then the bitch is literally just flat backing, you know what I'm saying? She's not really utilizing none of this game and stuff like that. She's just flat backing.
She's not allowed to talk to the guy. And
she's not doing much. She's not utilizing the game. She's like the shit set up by the spa. They making all the money off it and shit, you know what I'm saying? And the bitch is being lazy and shit, right?
For me, it's just about, she can't get the most and do the least, you know what I'm saying, in an environment like that.
They're already setting the prices and shit, like, nah, man.
Yeah, and then, I mean, pimp got to get paid first.
Yeah.
Pimping got to get paid before anybody, so it just never been, you know what I'm saying, a part of, you know what I'm saying, the program. You know what I mean? It's just never been a part of the program, for real. Yeah. But shout out to you if that's what you're doing. And, you know what I'm saying, if you're trying to find a better way, you know what I'm saying, then
the name of the game,
shoot mine right.
The name of the game is get the most, do the least, and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, any girls out here that are doing their thing and shit like that, don't let the trick make the prices for you and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because the name of the game is breaking on the trick. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to break on the trick. You're not supposed to just get a couple of dollars from him and stuff like that because he got more money. You can break on the trick. You can get more money out of him and stuff like that if they work their game and utilize their game. You know what I'm saying? But they gotta have some game.
Yeah, it all starts with having game in the first place.
So do you think that's why like I don't want to say laziness, but where the game maybe got misconstrued and from the tellies and stuff? Because when you're putting them in the tellies and stuff, they don't really have to run game per se. They're just like, it's okay. I can take money from you and this and that and the third, and the game is not there. Whereas when they're on the blade per se, people will see them more. I guess that'll be the only different. But
you're not finna be on the blade just watching Netflix.
I was about to say, but even up in the hotel, even up in the hotel, there's a difference too. Because it's like, yo, there are girls that are in the hotel that, yo, they're not giving full service when these tricks coming in, but they're checking it. You know what I mean? Like, they're definitely getting the money out the trick and shit like that because they're working their game. Like, they know how to get the trick inside the room, and as soon as they got them inside the room, they know how to use their words, they know how to use their presence and everything to get the most from them and shit, right? Because they were taught how to finesse and how to, like, you know what I mean? That's really what it is, like teaching a bitch how to finesse.
But yeah, right? But that's the home P. You're absolutely right. But I think he's more just saying like overall, because there is a lot of square sex workers that they want to hide up in the telly and
so no one sees them.
Yeah, they're never gonna be tested. You know what I'm saying? They're never gonna, because another part of the test too, when you have a woman, let's say, being on the blade, right? When she's outside, that also means that, you know what I mean, she has to go up against possibly police.
Yeah.
But also, there's going to be other pimps that's going to be approaching her, popping it. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, I like to have a female in an environment where you're going to get popped at. I'm not one of these, I want to hide you so nobody... No, I want to see if you're really for me. You know what I mean? So one of my P partners might pull up and he might pop it at a new female of mine. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to be tripping and be like, oh, bro, you're trying to... I'm going to be like, yeah, P, I appreciate it because I want to really see what she's made of. I want to see if she's a diamond or a rhinestone. You know what I'm saying?
And then also see how tight my game is. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, like, did I do the right thing? Like, how tight my game is that I delivered too, right?
For sure.
Yeah. Shout out to the ism, man.
And like a strip club, she could be put in that type of scenario, right? Where she has to go through some of them similar challenges. But I mean, in a spa, how is she ever gonna get challenged? You ain't never gonna see a authentic pimp in a spa.
She tucked away. She tucked away, man. She hiding, right?
Yeah. Underground Railroad shit.
Yeah, man.
Harriet Tubbs. You know what? We're gonna take a left turn a little bit.
Yeah, let's do that. We got some music.
The music side of it, man.
The brand and shit.
The brands. How, like, even incorporating with the music and the style. How do you do that? Where it's just like, yo, I'm gonna take, because I feel like even with this, you still gotta be swaggy with it. That's like with the gentleman stuff. You can't come raw, rugged with this shit. So how is your style meshing with this, music wise?
So even for the music and stuff, like, we got other homies that not everybody's like in that lane when they're doing that type of music. You know what I'm saying? We got other homies that do the gangster rap, do the other shit. You know what I'm saying? So they talk about that and shit. And then what we want it to be, like, we want it to be like straight up just a lifestyle brand. You know what I mean? And that's more than what the merch is or the clothing is and everything. That's more than the music. Like, it's a straight up lifestyle brand. It's something that people can really represent and shit like that. And that they can like any walk of life, they just say, yeah, I want to get every cent out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it doesn't have to be necessarily in the game. Doesn't have to even be in music. It's like, whatever you're doing, make sure you get every cent. Like, make sure you get the most out of it. That's what we want. Push to everybody. Get the most out of whatever you're doing.
Do you think no, that's a dumb question. I was gonna be, do you think a pimp song could be a hit? But then
yeah.
I forget. Biggest fucking song of 50 Cent's career.
I was about to say there's a bunch of
But do you think
a bunch of pimp songs.
Do you feel like it's contradicting that these motherfuckers will sing PIMP and do all this stuff, but then they'll look at pimps, real life pimps, and be like, oh, you guys are nasty, this and that and the third. But when 50 Cent is fucking singing the song, y'all niggas is yelling it out your lungs. And when Snoop Dogg is saying, what we don't love these hoes, they're bigging it up from the entertainment aspect, but when the real pimps, they look at them like, ew, no.
It's a misunderstanding of people and everything that, you know what I mean? A lot of times people, whatever they don't understand and everything that, they'll either fear it or they'll resent it and shit just because it's something that they don't understand, you know what I mean? And then that's where you get motherfuckers that, like us, that can come in and show them a different way. Because, like, even American niggas might think when they hear about Canadian pimp music or Canadian pimps, right? They'll probably look down on them and be like, oh, there's no pimps out there, right? But that's why it's like, yeah, you guys might think that until you see the real, you know what I'm saying? Same as, like, these females might be talking in Toronto, might be talking like, oh, we don't fuck with the pimp music or nothing like that. Yeah, until you hear and see the real, you know what I'm saying? Like, the reactions we get and shit like that, they don't give a fuck about none of that. They just fuck with it. They're just like, you know what? This is something different. We like it. It's a wave and shit like that. We're fucking with it. You know what I mean? And that's all it is. Like, just giving people something like, if y'all can nod your head to King Von, man, y'all can definitely nod your head to this. You know what I'm saying? Yo, straight up, yo.
No, I hear that. One subject I wanted to talk to you guys about is the laws around trafficking per se. I've been caught up in this where I can say it, wrongfully convicted of human trafficking where...
Oh, I wanted to hear about this story because we did some research on you, felt.
Oh, yeah.
We did some research on you, felt, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
shout out to bro. He just came out with it like, let's get into it.
Yeah,
I mean, shit, why not? Because, I mean, it's everywhere. Everybody loves calling me an offender and this and that and the third and blah, blah, blah. But when you actually look and you read what happened to me, I was pretty much a girl just said, hey, this guy was driving me around and pimped me out, right?
So you got caught up impersonating of him, maybe?
I wouldn't even say impersonating. It was just somebody that wanted me to be around them in a different level, in a light where it was more of a relationship. And they were like, how can I fuck this guy up?
Okay, so
the best way to say that is, hey, he's pimping me out.
And she was a sex worker? Like
Yeah,
she
was a sex worker. She's done this to multiple people.
Oh
the only difference was I was the only one that was able to be found.
She's a serial fucking
So
snitcher.
yeah, so then you come with a situation where, you know, I was charged with a lot of things not withholding documents, but like the physical stuff, human trafficking, everything got thrown away.
Yeah.
But the human trafficking.
Yeah.
So when I was in trial, I should have never did a jury.
Yeah.
But the jury heard that if somebody's driving somebody around, that's human trafficking.
Yeah, they say the transporting.
The transporting aspect of it, what we're seeing with Puffy and a bunch of other people. Do you feel like this law needs to be changed? Because any random nigga can get caught up. And that's what I tell people to do the research on my case. Because you can see, like, I didn't get charged with nothing, convicted, nothing, solely just human trafficking. And it's like, yo, fam, like, what? Like, all for allegedly driving somebody?
How we had heard about it, because we watched shout out to Jay Rich, we watched the Jay Rich interview, right? So we heard you guys talking about it and shit a little bit. Jay Rich. Right? And I was like, I'm like, you know, I even told him, like, when we get on there, like, I actually want to hear, like, more of the story, like, how it happened and shit. But, no, there's a lot of laws that need to change. Like, that human trafficking word is crazy because, like, when I hear that word, I think about the movie Taken and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
So, like, when I hear, like, niggas is like, oh, you were talking to a bitch and then you got caught up and now they're saying you got human trafficking, you were doing this and that to her and shit like that. Like, if you're trying to kill this girl, that's different, bro. You got caught up because you were fucking around, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're trying to kill this girl and shit. But if you're literally just out here and then you get, like, your situation and stuff, man, that's crazy because you got to think about what they're comparing you to. They're comparing you to these Russian niggas that literally take these bitches' IDs, bring them to another country, and then, like, the bitches have to just work and shit like that. Or these fucking, like I said, the Taken shit. Like, that shit, to me, that's human trafficking. Or people taking people from Mexico that wanna, and you're making them come to the States, like sneaking them across the border and shit. That's human trafficking. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
The coyotes and shit, like, yeah.
But even if so, how I looked at it, you're telling me, like, if I got, so any random girl that gets in my car, if I drop them somewhere and they just automatically start selling their pussy and start fucking, technically I'm trafficking them.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
That's crazy too.
And that's why I tell people, like, know the law, know how these motherfuckers can get you off of the dumbest shit, right? So that it's something like I'm still fighting for it because I'm like, yo, I find it fucking crazy that there's no evidence, there's nothing on me.
So,
but
for the game, you gotta do it carefully or don't do it at all. Like, that's a message to, like, everybody too. Like, if
I wasn't in the game. Like, if you're in the game or whatever, I know about the game. I'm not gonna be stupid. You know what I'm saying? I've done my history. I've watched. I used to sell DVDs, so I see the cross country pimping DVDs. I see all this shit, right? But
cross country pimping.
I know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm saying so. I know. I do my research on these things, but I just feel like just for any young person that's just getting it around it, and it's just getting around anything. You gotta watch what you're doing, know who you're getting yourself around with or to, because something as simple as me driving somebody around could lead me to my fucking downfall.
That's why not all money is good money, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't get paid for that.
Oh, again, that's even worse, bro.
The funny part is I've drove with this person around one time. It wasn't even that time. I drove them around one time. We stopped talking for years. They seen me and they're like, hey, yo, you're looking good. You're driving good. I'm like, yeah, I'm working 2-3 jobs. I'm doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I want to come. I'm like, I know about you.
Setup.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
And I'm again the wrong part that I will say that I fucked up with is my mouth. Sometimes I can be very, very aggressive and rude. That was the one time where I should have been like, you know what, I'm good.
Yeah,
Or maybe when I see you in the future or something,
Yeah.
I wanted to be a dickhead that one time, and it cost me a couple of months.
Yeah, fuck, man.
Well, to answer your question, yeah, I definitely think that's something that should be changed, like that law, because sex work in Canada is legal.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna have it wide open and you're gonna make it legal, and all these females, some of them they don't drive, then how could you possibly have something where transport? You know what I'm saying? Like make it make sense. Like so, yeah, I definitely think they need to like, you know, tighten up like the laws and get shit more like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, get shit more.
Even when you're saying that, it's legal here, but niggas can't buy it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So like, how does that even make sense?
That's what I mean. There's so much gray area that needs to be, you know what I'm saying?
Same as with the
ungraded,
cannabis
like-
industry, man. Doesn't make no sense.
But the cannabis is a little bit different, like where they've kind of like fixed the laws with it. Yes, people that have been already arrested or something should be released. Those things that they have to fix. But like, bro, these laws don't make any sense for a girl to be able to like. She can sell pussy, but technically you can't buy it. So where the fuck is she supposed to sell it to? Who is she supposed to sell it to?
That's where the gray area is.
That's where the gray area is. But
crazy,
it's like it's
yeah.
almost like they did it on purpose. It's like they know they did it on purpose so that they could bring up this human trafficking law now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they're like, oh, let's legalize this, but then like let's start this thing, this human trafficking thing, and let's make it so the human trafficking is not what it used to be back in the day. Because back in the day, human trafficking was exactly what we're talking about.
Exactly.
Right? But like then they switched to they're like, oh, what's a way that we can catch up these people and stuff? You know what I'm saying? And that's the way, man. And it
Yeah,
sucks
it used
because
to be living off the
Living off the
of
veils.
prostitution.
Yeah.
You
But
know
they
what I'm
can't
saying?
charge you with that no more. That charge has gone away.
Yeah.
I got that I got that charge, but they couldn't convict me of that too because again, yo, if I tell anybody, just go read my case. My case does not make any sense.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Vegas is not here. One thing I wanted to talk about. So in my case, she did say that during the time when I was helping her do whatever, get her clients, I was in the I was in the closet watching her fuck. I was watching her get it on. Why another thing they were calling me a weirdo. What's your take on P's staying in the rooms or staying around? Is this P behavior?
Like so that's not a P,
That's
and also
cuckold behavior.
and also
P, man, that's cuckold behavior,
like
brother.
sitting there, manning the phone for this girl, like especially if she can sit there and man it herself, but you manning the phone for the girl, having to talk to all the tricks and everything like that, you're overworking yourself, but at the same time, you sit inside the room and everything like that. At the same time, it's like, yo, this is how you get arrested, this is how you catch a charge, this is how you catch a case and shit like that, right? Like, you shouldn't be nowhere near. You should be able to give the instructions to the bitch and send the bitch, you know what I mean? You should be able to send the bitch all the way to Australia and still be here and still get the same results and everything and the same money and shit. You dig what I'm saying?
No, that's facts.
You know what I mean?
No, that's 100, man. You guys
Yeah.
need a sec? You want to take a break? Quick break? Probably like 20 minutes, half hour?
Tell him 10:30. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, you're just trying to figure out the studio time.
Oh, okay.
We got a
You gotta be in the
studio,
studio after
but-
this.
Yeah.
Fuck, I lost my train of thought. What the fuck were we just talking about?
So no, we were just talking about how that bitch caught you the fuck up,
Oh,
man.
But hey, man, there's a lot of game in this story. You got to really do your
straight
homework.
up.
All the young boys out there, if you listening, man, you trying to do something, you trying to endeavor to be in this game, you really got to really do your homework and make sure that, you know what I mean, like the person's history is not a mystery.
Yeah, don't
You
just
know what I'm saying?
don't sit up there and get yourself
Because
caught
they
the
will
fuck
throw
up,
you
man.
under the motherfucking jail,
Straight up.
young man.
Yes,
They will
yes.
throw you under the jail. And they're not going to look at it like you was just helping out your friend who's a square sex worker. No, they're going to look at it like
Yeah, you're a piece
totally
of shit.
different.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck if you've never been charged before, if you had a job while this is all going on.
exactly,
Like, they
exactly.
don't give
Right,
two
right.
fucks. And two, the world don't give a fuck either. They're gonna shit on you too. They're gonna sit down there and be like, hey, look at this dirty nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? What's the worst ones they call me,
That
Vegas?
word.
I'm an offender, I'm a weirdo, I'm a creep, pedophile.
So,
Crazy.
So with that whole situation, did you have to end up like what were the repercussions of that whole situation?
I did time.
Yeah.
6 months. They tried to say that I'm on what is it? The
Offender
the
list?
sex offenders list.
Sex offender list?
Can't find me on there.
So what was the girl of
She was of age.
Okay, yeah.
She was of age. She was.
But because they hit you with the HT charge and shit like
What
that.
I want to say is, I know they had nothing on me. I knew, fam. They were telling me they have cameras on me in the hotel. I'm like, show it. I'm like, yo, I'm telling my lawyer, I'm like, yo, please let them run it because I'm like, fam, I'm not there. So it's like anything that, like, bro, they had the hotel people come in. The hotel people said, I've never seen this nigga in my life. So it's like I knew what they were doing. They were like, fuck. We don't have a case, but we need to get him on something.
Because of the girl.
Because of the girl. Like, fam, it was in Guelph, white girl, all white judge, all white jury.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, man.
You are blessed, sir. To even be
that's
here
what I said.
talking right now.
6 months.
You are a blessed
They
individual,
looked at you.
man.
They seen your black face come out of court and stuff, and they said, human trafficking. They said, this little lily white bitch, this little innocent white bitch. No. We're gonna find a way to make this shit stick. That's what they do, though.
And they asked me, they were like, "Yo, they do." They're like, "Yo, you never been charged before? No, nothing. Never been to jail." Like they're like, "Yo, so like you work?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm working right now while I'm going through this shit." And they're like, "Fuck." They're like, "We gotta get this something." So when I seen the and I was like, same thing. I was like, "Fam, you guys are giving me 6 months for this?" I'm like, not even like a year, like nothing. Just 6 months. I'm like, yeah, you guys try.
I think they probably knew it was bullshit, but they're really just trying to like send a statement,
send
like,
a message.
Yeah, send a real message, right? Like they really, like I said, you could probably shoot somebody in the face and they're gonna look at it less. You know what I mean? Less of a monster than that because
And low key, I think, although it's not the greatest thing, I think it might have been a good thing for me because now I feel like I'm the spokesperson for these kind of conversations now, right? I'm the spokesperson for uncomfortable conversations in Toronto, regardless if it's me, anybody else, especially with this human trafficking thing, the pimping thing. I feel like I might be the guy that might be able to change the laws because I've been through it. I've seen it. Like,
so you can speak on that experience.
Speak on
how it messes with somebody, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
And your discernment now is probably a lot different, like when it comes to females, right?
You ain't just picking up any bitch and dropping them off.
Oh no!
You thinking twice for who gets in that car this time for sure.
Oh
so,
yeah.
Sometimes the Most High, he'll do things like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's really crazy. Yeah. Vagez, do you have any? I asked them about the closet thing.
What they say?
That's cock. That's cock. That's cock.
Yeah, that's cock territory for
That's how you go
show.
to jail too, man. That's
Yeah,
you say you 100% jail.
right.
Like you shouldn't even beat her around a girl like that. You know what I'm saying? Let her work, though. Let the bitch work.
Let the bitch work.
Let
man.
the
You know what I'm
bitch
saying?
work.
Nobody a babysitter around this motherfucker, man.
Big. That's a big issue, right? Babysitting, you know?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm not a babysitter or a baby trap receiver. You dig? Yeah.
Do I look like?
Sorry,
a
I
baby
know.
trap
We want to talk about the entertainment and stuff, but I'm so intrigued by the game and these questions because
This guy needs church. That's what you
some more of it, man.
Fam, you know, I haven't had congregation in so long. It's hard to have these kind of conversations in Toronto when every nigga looks at this kind of thing like it's weird.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? But anyways,
And even now, I'll say this too, which is crazy to me, because it's like a lot of people they'll talk about it like when the ism's not around, they'll talk about it like it's weird, right? But I notice when the ism is around, niggas love
praise it.
They're like, oh, they're like this shit, yeah, niggas love it and shit like that. Like even we were just last night, man, we shut down Barcode last night, man. I had a performance and shit at Barcode, right? And yeah, man, people like the ism.
They do.
You know what I'm saying? It's just that once it gets to the realization that, yo, your bitch wants to be free out here and wants to like live a certain type of lifestyle that you're not cool with and shit like that, that's when they start hating on the ism because like there's other niggas that are okay with that and shit, but maybe that's not the bitch for you know what I'm saying? Go get a square bitch.
And I think too, going back to it, we don't have any representatives of it.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit different when growing up, you'll see whatever, like the drillers and the rappers or whatever, but we've had no representation from Canada and especially Toronto for this line. So it's like everybody just looks at it like, fuck, bro, like who do we look up to? You know, like with the rappers, you have the rappers. With the drug dealers, you have the drug dealers. There, you have the scammers. But this nigga's named Bankroll, the fraud father.
Yeah, see,
you know what I'm saying? And nobody looks at him weird. But imagine if
isn't that crazy though?
Like that's
he's saying some shit right now.
Like,
yeah, but like, but now you have a pimp in Toronto.
Yeah.
He's looked at the craziest way. So yeah, I feel like we need better representation, and that maybe that's been the problem too. The people that have been representing it. I've been doing it all wrong, making it look wrong.
Yeah, niggas need. Yeah, we here to make the game look good again, man.
Yeah, there's been a whole lot of cosplaying going on, but that's over with. You feel me? It's over with now.
And then also there's a difference too. Like I think in Toronto, the niggas that have tried to do it, and everything that the reason why it's not sticking to is because everyone knows, like people know authenticity and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like if a nigga's out here telling you that he got a bunch of hats or he's like. he's like a known nigga in the hood and stuff like that, there's an authenticity when you hear his music that you're gonna know. You know what I'm saying? And it's either like, and if he's not that nigga and shit like that, like you're gonna know too and shit, and people aren't gonna gravitate towards. But the same as with this ism and everything, the music that we're trying to put out, there's an authenticity to it where motherfuckers know like there's a difference when they hear it and shit. They're like, no, they're like, these are the real guys. You know what I mean? So yeah, it changes. That's all we trying to do. Just trying to make sure that niggas know the difference between what's fake, what's real, what's wrong in the game, and how you do it accordingly. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
How'd you get the name Scotianbank?
Scotianbank?
Scotianbank.
Because I'm the young nigga from Nova Scotia that gets a lot of bank and shit. You know what I mean? Like, straight up. Yo, every time people see the symbol and stuff like that, they be thinking, like, I got people that be thinking I do fraud and stuff. And I'm like, no, it's not fraud. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm Scotianbank. Like, even on the back of my chain, it says, like, Scotianbank only make deposits and shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because it's not for fraud or everything like that. It's literally, like, yeah. And I was trying to, like, think, like, yo, what could be, like, the craziest thing from Scotia and shit like that niggas would, like, be like, damn, yo, that's a thing representing us, the Bank of Nova Scotia.
You see, this is why I'm high as fuck, because I'm there like, okay, I know it's Scotia, but I'm like, duh, Nova Scotia, like.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Every time people hear it, they're like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And then the homies and shit, everybody calls me Bank, right? So, like, makes sense, Scotianbank, like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, straight up.
What's your goals 2026 music-wise?
Some more shit. Go ahead.
Some more of it records,
nigga. Yeah. So we got a project we're gonna put out, and me and him have a project coming out. We have a project that's coming out with him, but we also have a collab with everybody on it. So I'm trying to kind of introduce like all the artists that are with every cent this year, get everybody listening to them, and then get it where we can have like at least 4 or 5 projects come out this year and shit like that through everybody. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a busy ass schedule. I'm not gonna lie, busy ass schedule. We got a little mini tour and everything set up and shit like that. You know what I mean? We got a few other things, the lifestyle brands dropping and shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a lot of shit. Some more of it.
Now that I'm looking at it, hey, pimp tours ain't gonna get taken down more than the drug dealers and the shotters, that
hey, niggas not come to the party, shoot up the party, man.
Yeah, they're not gonna shoot up the pimp fucking party for what? It's a gentleman shit.
Straight up.
Yeah, it's dope.
Let's talk about Every Cent ENT.
Yeah.
How did that start? Who are the artists on it? You know what I'm saying?
The artists that are coming out this year that we could be looking forward to.
That we could be looking forward to, yeah. Yeah, let's talk about that.
So Every Cent ENT just started. Basically, Every Cent was something that we just say in our lifestyle, like about getting all of it. You know what I'm saying? Not settling for less. So me and my brother, we kind of just used to say it to each other. Just, you know what I'm saying? We might have a new female, or we might come up on some money, or we might just make a play and Every Cent, you know?
Yeah, straight up.
And then shit, we just be in the studio, and then we be Every Cent Records, Every Cent Entertainment, Every Cent just some more of it, you know? And then we just was like, shit, we might as well really just turn this into company, a brand, you know what I'm saying? And it was really just natural. Like, we got so many people saying Every Cent that have nothing to do with the music or anything. They just love the idea.
We got niggas that definitely don't fuck with music, but they're Every Cent, you know what I'm saying? They definitely don't do no music, but they're Every Cent, yeah.
And as far as artists, we got, of course, Big Bank, Scotianbank, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got, shout out my boy Clock, Clockwick, you know what I'm saying? He can't be here right now, but that's definitely another member of Every Cent ENT, one of the, you know what I'm saying, founders, let's say, you know what I'm saying? And then we got the extended family, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Double M.
You know what I'm saying? The Double M family, Menace Material family, you know what I'm saying? That's my boy 13, you know what I'm saying? My boy Eastside, you know what I'm saying? And like that's really the foundation. But like I said, we have a lot of Every Centers and Double Mers. It's just not everybody is industry, you know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say,
like for the camera and things of that nature.
We're gonna be introducing people to you guys this year that they might not necessarily be doing music and everything like that, but it's gonna be part of our brand, pushing our brand forward, like we were saying with the streaming and shit. Just with like little other things we're doing. So just with other personalities and stuff like that, but it's all gonna be surrounded around this brand and shit. You know what I mean? The music is just the base, the foundation, how we started. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, and shout out Lacoca, man. All that shit produced by Lacoca, man. Going crazy.
I was about to say,
you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to
Lacoca on the
man.
beat, you know what I'm saying?
Also, too, could we be expecting maybe like short films, documentaries, movie, maybe?
We getting into all that, yeah. Literally, we're getting.
We can't say too much right now, because you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got some shit coming for sure. We're really gonna give a behind the scenes, some shit that they ain't never seen before. You feel me? So that look out for that. We just trying to get certain things situated right now, but yeah, we definitely have a plan for a rollout to try to like kill a lot of these misconceptions about
the game,
the lifestyle
and
what it really is. You know what I'm saying? So Definitely looking.
We definitely like a big thing is like that we want to do too is like it's like we said, it's every cent entertainment. So majority of the stuff we do is gonna be entertainment based, but that's why we don't want to call it like a record label or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like we don't want to put ourselves in that box. Well, first of all, we ain't never gonna put ourselves in the box. Always cut the corners and make it a circle or something like that. No square shit, man. But no. We really want to be able to not limit ourselves to just doing music and shit like that. We want to be able to say, okay, so we can do film and everything that we can be doing advertisement and stuff or marketing for like other brands and shit. You know what I'm saying? And like collaborate with them and stuff. So yeah, that's really a big goal of ours and shit. And then this year is just us showing you guys the process and stuff. That's really what we want to do, like show the process of, okay, we started here. Y'all seen us doing it here. Y'all seen us at these couple of clubs. But now y'all see us doing this and that. You know what I mean? And it's just some more of it. Yeah.
Who's Sydrell?
Sydrell? Yeah, Sydrell. Shout out to Sydrell. That's me, man. Scotianbank. So Sydrell is my name. Scotianbank is like the nickname and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. So it's the alias and shit. But like
Sydrell, that's your real name? Your
that's
government?
my name. Yeah, that's my government.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm proud of it too. So that's why I'm like, fuck it, man. You know what I mean?
What kind of background?
Sydrell? Scotia, 100% Scotia.
That's a Scotia name too?
100%
Fuck.
Scotia,
Like,
man.
yeah,
I'm named after my grandfather, man. He's a triple OG where I'm from, Sydney Willis. Yeah.
Nice.
Named after my grandfather. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to granddaddy. Rest in peace.
I was saying, I'm like, yo, who the fuck is I'm like, Sydrell. I was like, okay. I'm like, this dude, this is different.
Yeah, no, that's me, bro. But I'm just like, I go by Scotianbank like online. Like literally, I started as Sydrell and everything, saying Sydrell, whatever. But then like the Scotianbank thing, once I like said, oh, got the change, said, oh yeah, I'm gonna call myself Sydrell, aka Scotianbank. Scotianbank thing just stuck too. Like,
Was Sydrell still? Obviously, he has some Scotianbank in him, but what was the biggest difference? Music-wise.
Big difference music-wise and shit like that. It's the same shit. Like, even right now, like, if you go online, check my records and shit, they're not going to say Scotianbank. They're going to say Sydrell. You know what I mean? Right? So, like, there's no, like, Sydrell, Scotianbank. I guess if we're going to call it, like, alter egos and shit, you know what I mean? Sydrell's more of the, like, rapping these stories and everything like that with, like, some knowledge on how to get money and everything like that. And Scotianbank's more of the raw ism, yo. Some more of it.
That's dope. That's dope. Dig. So how long have you been rapping, Scotianbank?
I've been rapping, man, since I seriously, probably like 5-6 years. Wow. Maybe, yeah, seriously, like literally. I had a little situation before this that I was doing Scotian Gang and everything like that, me and my cousin and stuff like that, but that didn't pan out. But yeah, and then
you got jealous?
Huh?
You got jealous?
No, just didn't pan out. Like the whole situation was and shit. He, I was trying to stick to it.
That's stupid.
Always stirring up the pot in this podcast.
Just a little.
So yeah. But no, you know what I mean. Different visions and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like especially for like when we talking about what we talking about too. You know what I mean? I really have done what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? So like, we can't. Yeah. It doesn't work if you're not in it and I'm in it. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
How are we gonna talk about?
But why does that not work, especially in the world of entertainment where we might have to fictionalize sometimes music, sometimes movies? You know what I'm saying? Why do you feel like you have to be, I would say, 99% authentic?
Because now it's a state of mind too, right? It's a state of mind. So in order for, like, okay, if I was going to work with a white supremacist, it would never work out because of both our state of mind and everything, how we think. I might be able to change his thinking and shit like that. He's not going to be able to change mine, but I might be able to change his thinking. But, like, we're never going to be able to actually work or build together because we have different belief systems, you know what I'm saying? Different state of mind and shit. So, like, if I'm working with somebody and they're lying to themselves all the time so much that they can't even look at themselves inside the mirror and shit like that, man, we're going to have a hard time, bro, because I base myself off of being the truth. With everything I move, like moving in the truth. Even if the truth don't look the most glamorous, or I don't look the richest or the biggest and shit, it's like, you know, I still want to move in this truth. Yeah. Okay. Shout out to Vagez. He's not even on camera right now, man. Like, niggas here, you know what I mean? Yeah, straight up.
Oh, I get air horns.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah, y'all got buttons and shit?
Yeah, but he's never back there anymore. That's why he needs to go back there sometime. Pause. Yeah, I'm saying? So he gets back. You know what I'm saying?
Backing on nothing, Mario. But the y'all them.
Hey, you.
I was back there. What's going back there?
Is there anybody that you want to work with in the city that you like? Obviously, you know, Twy, RP, your guy. By the way, side note, I thought this was RP the whole time, you know. When he's coming in, I forgot to tell you guys. I thought this was RP the
That's
whole time.
Tia's dog, fam. That's Tia's dog.
That's 13.
Oh, yeah, shout out to you.
Shout out my boy RP though, man. We got some
shout out
shit
to
coming.
RP.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, live game.
Antwide them. You know what I'm saying? We got some shit coming with them boys for
They
sure.
got some.
shout
They
out
got
Live
some shit about to come out on our producers shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
So it's a little collab, and then we got records about to come out and shit. You know what I mean with them. So yeah.
But yeah, who in the city or just in general, is there like people that you're looking for? I know the Man Dem are like, oh yeah, we'll work with anybody or whoever wants to work with us. But is there anybody musically that you'd be like, yeah, I feel like if we got into the booth together, you guys can make some magic?
I just like, man, cool people, like, cause it has to be organic. It has to be like, yo, if we're around each other and everything like that, I don't want to like force myself to get on a record with somebody. You know what I'm saying? It should always be organic and shit. You know what I mean? And I know like the way the industry is and the way the city is and shit. My whole thing is I don't want to be doing records with none of y'all niggas, and now I got beef with another nigga because just because like,
you did a song
got
together,
so much politics and shit like that. So I'm like, yo, anybody who's cool and trying to get some money out here, like I fucks with them. And there's a few niggas I fucks with. Y'all just had my homeboy on here and shit like that. Shout out to Gates, man.
Yeah,
You
shout
know
out
what I mean?
Guttzy Guttz.
Everything like that. Me and him been supposed to do music from years ago and shit. We just ain't got on a record, but like that's the homie and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like niggas who got something to say, man. Fuck the shit talkers. Yeah, we gonna
Man, I like Lanes, man. I think Lanes is hard as
Yeah,
hell.
free to real.
Yeah,
And,
free Tory Lanez,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? I think he's a man before
that's
anything.
hard,
I think that's what I respect more about Tory. Like, he just on some man shit. You know what I mean? He's going through what he's going through and just chest up, chin out. You feel me? I really respect that. And the man's talent is, I don't know if you guys ever caught any of them live streams or anything like
Of course.
That
My
nigga's-
nigga, we were all on lockdown.
That nigga was
That was COVID times and shit, right?
Shout out to
Yeah.
Daystar, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
J-Star Peterson, man.
Very
Like, shit, man.
talented
Shout out to that nigga,
individual.
man. That nigga's tough, bro. Yeah, straight
Yeah.
up, man.
And yeah, there's more too, but just off the top of the head, I just want to, you know what I mean, show him some love because he's going through what he's going through right now.
Nah, shout out Tory.
If you guys are talking about like big artists, there's a bunch of big artists in Canada.
Yeah,
like,
why not? Why can't you do a song with Cardinal? Why can't you do a
for the
song
Justin
with
Bieber collab
a
just
Bieber?
now, bro. You know what
Why
I'm saying?
not?
Yeah, man. Yeah, we'll get him turned back the fuck up.
Bieber,
right
you
now.
owe us,
Yeah,
bro, because you
straight up,
fucked up
man.
the drink. So you
Yeah,
need to,
yeah.
you need to come back and do something for the community,
Yeah, straight
brother.
up, man.
You know what I'm saying? You got activists. Just continue, my boy. Come on, bro.
Yeah. You know,
Kids don't do drugs. I'm just saying though.
Facts.
You know, we willing to work with, and obviously we want to cross that border and work with, like we already chat to artists and stuff across the border, like in the States and stuff, but like we want to do those collabs in the States and shit because even our subject matter, there's artists in the States, like especially the West Coast, shout out to the niggas in Cali and shit, and Nevada and everywhere, but like our music will be cohesive with them and like it will go with them too, right? So
Yeah,
I wanna
100%.
hear that shit, man. I mean, they probably think that every Canadian's soft right now on the West Coast. So I don't know. They don't really like us and shit over here in the West Coast, but
They
like you know,
do.
yeah.
If I'm wrong,
Hey,
narrative. They don't like
bitch does,
OVO.
though.
Yeah, they bitch
Yeah,
does, though.
they
You know what I'm
bitch
saying?
does, though.
us.
Hello,
I mean,
hello.
I'm talking about like music wise and stuff like that. Like, I think it'll be interesting because of the whole Drake Kendrick Lamar thing for like a West Coast artist to hear something from Canada that's a certain type of sound where they're like, oh, I didn't, you know what I mean? Because they're used. I guess they're used to a certain type of sound over here that's not the only sound. You know what I mean?
I think now would be the best time for a Canadian artist, especially from Toronto, to link up with especially a West Coast artist.
Yeah.
I think nobody will see it coming either.
Our producer, he's very like West influenced. Like that's so you hear a lot of that in the music, like with our sound and stuff like that. Like a lot of that influence, but kind of like a Southern influence too. But yeah, for sure, definitely translates more to like, you know what
Shout out
I'm
to
saying,
Lil
player
Coco on
type
the beat, man.
vibes,
Shit.
smooth type shit, you know. But every cent, like I said, we have something for everybody. Like the shit that we have coming this year, it's gonna, you know, yeah, it's really gonna shed a light on like we have like real talented people, like artists. You know what I'm saying? Not rappers, not just, you know what I mean, artists.
Yeah,
like,
we ain't making songs, making records. For sure. Yeah, straight up. Man.
That's what we've been stressing. We need these guys to make hit records. Hit records at that. Me and Vagez are planning a trip to Nova Scotia sometime this year, right?
Yeah.
Who's gonna give us our walk around?
Our
tour
guide.
guide.
Who's gonna be the tour
Y'all
guide?
need a tour, man. If y'all set it up properly, y'all be down there the same time as us and stuff, man. Depends on when you guys are going and shit, right? But like y'all, like there's a few times there's certain times that I would tell you to actually go down there. Tournament time, man.
When's the best? When's the best time to go?
Tournament.
When's the tournament?
Tournament's in August. Stuff like that, right? So
Yeah,
that's
Black tournament.
So the black, so they call they used to call it the Black tournament. Now it's called the Peace tournament and everything like that. But literally it's a basketball tournament. Big ass basketball tournament that lasts all weekend. And there's shows going on.
People come from the States, people come from Toronto, people come from all over for that shit.
Shows and shit like that.
Big ass ball tournament.
So didn't my boy do that in his music video? Or I could be wrong.
Who?
Pax in them?
That was in Edmonton, though, I think.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if they went to...
Wrong spot.
Thing.
No. Because I remember they had the basketball video. That's why I remember him in the next youth, the white youth.
Yeah, that was in
But it's Edmonton. Yeah. Wrong spot.
But I think my boy, shout out to Beals LES. My boy Beals LES, he's from Nova Scotia too. Obviously his name. I think he talked about the tournament to me one time too. He was like going down home and going to the tournament. So this is not the first time I heard about the tournament.
Yeah, peace tournament.
And that's the end of August or
end of August, yeah.
Possibly. That'd be dope. That's for
see,
you.
birthday?
Yeah.
Take a shit?
That's your birthday.
Vagez really
My
tapped
birthday
in. He
August
said
30th.
down home. That's when you know they know about that. He said down home. That's when you know they tapped in with the Scotians for real, man. Yeah.
I know I want to. I know.
Well, my best friend for
I could
years
have had a
has been
Scotian kid one day in my
I can
life.
dig it,
So,
man.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you said basketball tournament, but why haven't or do they have a hockey tournament? Because people don't know that, but a lot of great black hockey players came from Nova Scotia.
I'll give you one even better, man. So hockey itself was started by black and native people in Nova Scotia, right? They had a league, a Negro league for hockey, right, in Nova Scotia before they ever had a NHL.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the rules and stuff like that, like being able to fight, the way that they do like the changes of like
the line
changes and stuff like that comes from the Black Hockey League. Ooh. There's a movie, shout out to Drizzy Drake and LeBron James. They produced a movie that's on, I think, Amazon, but it's called Black Ice, and it talks about the whole history of like black like hockey in Canada and shit. You know what I mean? And then literally they explain Nova Scotia and stuff like that. Like I got one of my cousins is playing an extra in the movie and shit, but like yeah.
Now I get why they got him like that.
Yeah.
Because no, you guys are very smart. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like certain conversations you can't have with, like you can have these conversations where you guys know the fucking history of where you're from. Yeah. Niggas from Toronto can't do that. Like niggas from Toronto can't have history and tell you, yo, they can't do that because they don't even fucking know.
You gotta know where you going, man. You know what I'm saying? Right? And then like us, like in Nova Scotia, we got a crazy history. So where I'm from in Nova Scotia, I'm from North. Shout out to my motherfucking hood. I'm from North Preston, Nova Scotia, Canada's largest black community. You know what I'm saying? And like the history there is crazy, man. We got from the Underground Railway, from the Maroons and everything like that. Like yo, it's a crazy history, but it's something that I noticed when I moved up here. Like when I said I moved up here when I was younger, a lot of people don't know the history as black people in Canada. But where I'm from, we got the Black Cultural Center, Black History. Like we know our shit. You know what I'm saying? It's something that we're raised on, something that we learn and shit like that. And I know it's a lot of people, they might be lost because they don't know what their history is and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's something that I always tell people, man, try to find like where you from, what's your family's background, like what do people have to do in order for you to get where you're at right now? You know what I'm saying? Like check that shit the fuck out. Yeah.
Shout out East Preston. Yeah. Shout out Dark Side. Shout out OVT. You know what I'm saying? Shout out all the guys, man. You know what it is, man. We hold this shit down, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's so dope because unfortunately for Toronto, a lot of Torontos are not Canadian. They're immigrants, right? So the immigrants would come here and they would technically forget about everything back home. They're not going to want to teach their children that, right? They want to teach their children Canadian history, but the Canadian history being taught in school is white Canadian history. So I appreciate that Nova Scotia has such a heavy black history, and I feel like that's even comes from America because America stands on American business. So like now coming with that mentality coming up north and being black Canadians, knowing your history is so very, very, very important because we lost it. Even in the slave trades from the 1700s, all that shit, we lost everything.
Stolen from Africa, man.
Right?
You know
so it's really dope that, you know what I'm saying? And I wish we can hear more about black Canadians because we don't hear a lot of it. There's people that are trying. There's people that make books about being inventors, black inventors and stuff. But telling the history and like that's so fucking dope, bro.
But look what we just did. We went from a conversation about fucking ism to black history in Canada.
But hey, Renaissance, man.
Like
my brother said, man. Renaissance, man. Bro. You gotta be multifaceted out here and shit like that, right? You gotta know a plethora of things, yo. That's where the P stands for plethora. You can't be just out here one track minded and shit. You know what I mean? Like, and this comes with like just trying to be self-aware, you know what I'm saying? So then that way I can be able to make the bitch aware of herself and shit like that, but also like want to learn new stuff every day, man. want to know exactly what's going on out here, yo.
That's why we always say some more of it, because it's always going to be some more of it. Knowledge, money, you know what I'm saying? Enlightenment, you know what I'm saying? All that, man. Some more of it. That's what we come in 2026. Every cent ENT. You know what I'm saying? Some more of it.
The biggest.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Best
The
way
biggest.
to close out. Because, you will definitely see some more of these guys on this platform. 100%.
Straight up, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All out of it.
Guys,
Appreciate you guys having us on the platform. Too,
no,
man.
I told you from day one. I see
Vegas,
this,
man.
bro. Really quick, I seen this guy. Like, well, I always tell the story. So players ball happened. I was, if you see it, I wasn't even doing interviews.
Yeah.
You were the first interview. I was like, nah, fam. This nigga's energy was just different.
I was up
Certain
to
people
Julio.
are telling us we couldn't drink on red carpet. We're like, fuck that. We drinking on red carpet, same way.
Yeah, straight
You know what
up.
I'm saying? We have fun. Sorry, Vegas, I have to do it.
I had brought-
You shouldn't have drank on my red carpet.
I had brought the cup for him and everything. I'm like, man, I'm gonna try to drink this shit, man. We drinking this shit, bro. Fuck, man.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, man. So just in like we said, fam, you anything you need from us, if we have it, if we can help you guys, you guys are welcome.
Appreciate
GTV
it, man.
Network is
Appreciate
you
it,
guys'
man.
home.
You know what I'm
Appreciate
saying?
it.
Appreciate
Let the
it, man.
people them know how they can get a hold of you if they need any ism, if they need any music, anything like that, man.
So at every cent ENT, you know what I'm saying? You can find us at every cent ENT. You can find us on YouTube like that. We're gonna have more visuals coming on. You can find us on Instagram like that. The Twitter is up and running. And then for me, at Scotianbank on everything. Literally everywhere at, man. You see Scotianbank, you'll know it's me and shit like that, you know what I mean? And then for brother,
Shout out. Magic make something happen. And show my boy Vagez, man, for helping me last time, because you know what I'm saying, I'm really outside with this shit, man. I didn't even know my own Instagram name. Vagez had to correct me and let me know, man. So Magic make some SUM happen, man. Magic make something happen. You know what I'm saying? At every cent, you dig?
you dig? Yeah.
Bro,
yeah.
I
And if any of y'all artists out here in Toronto, man, you like the sound and shit like that, man, our producers always working, always cooking up, man. Follow Produced by La Coca, you know what I'm saying? So straight up, and that's LACOKA, you dig? Yeah.
like that. Look at that, bigging up the producer.
And if you tired of niggas dancing in you music videos and shit, come to Every Cent Records, nigga.
Hey, I'll tell. Hey, for the females, man, if you tired of nigga fucking wasting all your money on motherfucking cheap clothes and pills and shit like that, man, come to Every Cent, man. I'll definitely invest in you. I'll definitely make you the motherfucking best marketed product out here, man. You know what I mean? Straight up, yo. Yeah.
Just like that.
Some more of it.
We're off for this.
Yeah. We had a record we wanted to show you.
Ain't painting no mind. I got power like 50 Cent. Know this game gon' be intense. Told that hoe need every cent. On the court can't play the bench. Hall of Fame, I got. Bitch, better pay me mine, or I ain't painting no mind. I got power like 50 Cent. Know this game gon' be intense. Told that hoe need every cent. On the court can't play the bench. Hall of Fame, like I'm Sean Kemp. You can't see behind these tents.
Shout out that boy La Coca.
Ism girls, you
My hoe in the
bastard.
streets.
Bitch, better pay me mine, or I ain't painting no mind. I got power like 50 Cent. Know this game gon' be intense. Told that hoe need every cent. On the court can't play the bench. Hall of Fame, like I'm Sean Kemp. You can't see behind these tents. This here Rolex president. Don't ask me how much I spent. Get what? I know sometimes I be wrong. Might just bust down Turley on. My watch face need bigger stones. This bitch playing on my phone. Should be paying to my palm. I need palm trees. Little bitch, she wanna feel the breeze.
One more. We're gonna do it one more time.
You gotta send me this. You gotta send me
Let's
this.
get
Send me
down.
this. Send me this. Send me this. Send me
You
this.
dig, you dig, you dig.
You dig.
Shout out to the Ism, man.
Bitch, better pay me mine, or I ain't painting no mind. I got power like 50 Cent. Know this game gon' be intense. Told that hoe need every cent. On the court can't play the bench. Hall of Fame, like I'm Sean Kemp. You can't see behind these tents.
Got no coca, got no juice.
Bitch, better pay me mine, or I ain't painting no mind. I got power like 50 Cent. Know this game gon' be intense. Told that hoe need every cent. On the court can't play the bench. Hall of Fame, like I'm Sean Kemp. You can't see behind these tents. This here Rolex president. Don't ask me how much I spent. Get what? I know sometimes I be wrong. Might just bust down Turley on. My watch face need bigger stones. This bitch playing on my phone. Should be paying to my palm. Yeah, I need palm trees. Little bitch, she wanna feel the breeze. Ooh, I told her, give me all that fucking cheese. I'm a Big Mac and you ain't seen no Mickey D's. Dickety, all this ice cream up in my sable. All my bitches streaming, I ain't talking about cable. My hoe is Cinderella, Snow White, no fairy tale. Hit the blade, I ain't babysitting, no cradle. This bitch wanted me to build her up, but she don't look like Lego. Sent the hoe to Mexico, told her bring me pesos. Yeah, I'm dripping out of sauce, you can call it quesos. Did a dash on the cops, lawyer got the case closed. I told her give me my dough, send her out of town and she still loyal. I can't trust her, I can't trust another hoe. All my jewelry is really on froze. Yeah, really on froze. I can't trust her, I can't trust another hoe. Send her out of town, but she still.
Shout out my nigga Magic, make something happen, man.
Hey, Mr. Bitch, I'm about to bag. Mr. Get it out of ass. I ain't your boyfriend, little bitch. I really fire fags. If you stay down, bitch, you can get this Prada bag. Titties done, lips too, bitch, if you know how to act. Hey, see, I can take a bitch who's a square bear and put her on the map. Her ex-folks was moving like a Care Bear, but bitch, I really mad. Yeah, P.I. to the M.P. Bitch, I'm really that. She just put up on me and I'm asking where that trizzy at. Renegades be talking down on pimpin', we ain't feeling that. Yeah, that's why the game God hates you. I'ma put this shit on God, I'ma put it on Jesus. If your hoe get out of pocket, I might knock it like Babe Ruth. Yeah, knock it out the park. Breaking on bitches, nigga, like it was an art. If you wanna play your part, then you better have that fee. Instead of pocket watching peas, you should come pay that fee. Every cent, bitch, E&T.
Send me this.
And she stay loyal. I can't trust her, I can't trust another hoe. All my jewelry is really on froze. Yeah, I'm really on froze. I can't trust her, I can't trust another hoe. Sent her out of town, but she stay loyal. Told her come back with my motherfucking dough.